Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Revit Architecture online training program at SaiCad Center. And my name is Setu Nandania, and I am a Autodesk certified instructor. Right. So let me begin our today's class. First of all, we will discuss our day 8th class. Right. So here I am sharing you a Revit screen. Please give me a confirmation that this screen is visible to you all. Okay. So let me begin with our model. And actually yesterday we discussed about the parametric modeling tool where you get some basic idea regarding that. So let me continue with that tools. So first of all, go to the component, go to the place in component and choose your category, then hit OK. OK, and then we have extrusion, blend and sweep tool that we discuss, right? With the extrusion we can create one sketch on your particular plane and hit finish, and you will get one solid. You can provide any value, any height, right, and finish. Similarly, next we have, I'm just clicking this edit in place, and here we discuss about the blend tool, right, where we can use two sketches, sketch 1 for the base and sketch 2 for the top. So click on edit top and create your another sketch and finish it, and you will get a blended geometry like this with the two sketches. Then next we discuss about the sweep tool, where we have two options for the sweep path creation and also two options for the profiles. So click on sweep. Here we have first sketch path, where we need to sketch our path first manually, like this. Then finish your path. Then you can create your cross section, or you can use a custom cross section also. We have some standard cross sections with regular shapes, right? So these are the cross sections we have, small cross section, tiny. So this is for the thread noising. This is a simple uh, stair thread. This single brick profile we have. Double brick profile we have, and triple brick profile we have. That we have in wall sweep and wall revolve, right? Sorry. And just finish it and you will get a sweepable geometry. Similarly, in the sweep we have one more option for the path creation, that is pick path. Click on pick path and you can choose any edge of your solid geometry as a path and finish it. So this is our path. Actually it is just half selected, no problem. And you can create your cross section over here, right, manually. So click on sketch cross section. We have change selection. Okay. Now let's have a arc from here to maybe here, like this, and then finish it with the line like this. So this is my custom cross section we have, right? And let me finish it, and you will get a revolving geometry like this. Okay, so this is our sweep tool with the pick path option. Then next we have sweep and blend, a combination of sweep tool and a blend tool we have. So for that, go to the create. Here we have sweep and blend. For that we need to create path first, but in this case you must have a single object path, right? If you are creating a path using arc, then just create a single arc, right? If you are going to create one more arc, then it will be not considered as a path. That is the limitation over here, right? So if you are creating path, then it must be a single object path. So click on path, and we have a spline tool, and I want a path like this. Okay, now select it and make it more curvature. Okay, now here we have two planes. As you can see, we have one plane over here and one over here. So we need to create two sketches. So first finish this path, then we have section profile 1, select on that. So whatever object is in blue color will be your section profile 1. Click on this section profile 1 and create your profile with the sketch tool. Let me create one hexagon of this much size, right? Then finish it. Then on the section profile 2, again create one sketch and create a hexagon again, but a little bigger one, right? And finish it. Now when you click on finish of your sweep blend tool, it will actually sweep on the path and going to blend these two geometry, right? You can use different cross section also, but for the example I choose the same cross section. So I hope you get the idea about the sweep and blend tool, right? And also sweep blend tool. Then last tool we have, that is our revolve tool. And revolve tool, as you all know, we can create a revolving object or a cross section around the axis with the revolve tool. So for that, uh, let's have a sketch first on some plane. So let me choose our plane first. So go to the create and set your plane vertical. So click on show and set your plane. Pick option, okay, and I want to set my plane on this face, right? So this is my plane. And now go to the create. Here click on the revolve, and we need to sketch on this face, so I'm choosing this view from the view cube, so it will be in front of us and it will be easier for us to sketch it. Okay, so we are sketching over here, we have open space. So here we have to sketch two things. First one is boundary, so let me create a boundary. Okay, so for example, this is our boundary, right? Without, I have created without any dimensions. And now for the revolve purpose, we need a axis. So click on axis and we have two options, draw axis and pick axis. So we are going to pick axis with this line, but it is not selectable because this is the same sketch. So we need to draw it manually. So I am going to draw my axis right on the top of this line, right? And then just finish it and you will get a revolving geometry. View it from the 3D, you will get the better idea. So this is our revolved geometry. Similarly, we have a void tool, void extrusion, void blend, void revolve, void sweep and void sweep blend, right, for the cutting purpose. So I hope you get the exact idea regarding these tools. So let we create some interior or exterior designs with this tool. So first of all, I am finishing this thing, and here as you can see, we have some design over here, and also we need to view it from the elevation view. So let me open that file that I have shared you for the Revit master project file. So I hope this drawing is now visible to you. So view it from the front and you will get the idea about the elevation design. That here actually we need to create a box like this, right? Let we have another view. So in this view you can view that we have something over here on this wall with 6-inch thickness, right, at here. So let we create that thing. So first of all, we will work on this thing 2 feet 3 inches, and from the front we have some dimensions, so you can use these dimensions, right? And let me create this object first. So go to your drawing, click on the Revit, and here we will set our work plane first on this view, right, on this perpendicular face, right? So our work plane is over here. Now take that view in front of you and start creating your drawing. So we will go with the component model in place, and this is my in wall category. Okay, and let me create one rectangle first with the extrusion rectangle, and randomly create one rectangle without any snapping, right? And view it from the other view and align them properly with the align tool with this line. We want to align that, or you can work it from the your particular elevation also if it is possible. Okay, now we are on west elevation. I want to align over here this line. So align this point, this line, right? On this side, this line. Okay, so we aligned that both side. Now we need to provide the depth over here. Let me check it in our drawing. So we have a total width of 2 feet 6 inches, and from the top height we have 12 feet 3 inches. Okay, so first of all we will align that on up to this line. Okay, now lock this and provide that vertical dimension, right? So select your geometry and you will get a vertical dimension. So this vertical dimension should be 12 feet 3 inches. So this should be 12 feet 3 inches. So select it from here and provide value 12 feet 3 inches. Okay, now it is fine. Now we need to create one more rectangle which is inside this geometry. So click on rectangle and create one more, right? And then the dimension from here we have 2 feet 3 inches. So go to the annotate and place your dimension first. So this is just placed with dimension, and now click on this line and click this dimension 2 feet 3 inches. Okay, but make sure that our previous dimension is locked one, otherwise it will going to change. That's actually changed, so we need to lock that first. So this is 12 feet 3 inches. Turn on and lock it. Okay, now we should continue. So you will get the exact idea that how to do your elevation work. Now selecting this, and this dimension is 2 feet 3 inches, right? Not to select that one, select this one and then provide value, and now fix it and lock it. Okay. Now this line from here we have 9 inches. It is from all the sides we have value 6 inch, right? So this should be 6 inch, 6 inch, and click on the show. And then lock it. Similarly on the top, select that. This should be 6 inches, right? Click on the dimension to show and lock it. And on this side also select it, and this is 6 inches, and click on show and lock it. So this is our first sketch. Then I'm going to finish this sketch now. So click on finish, and the depth should be as per our model. Go to the 3D view again, and here we create this thing. So select it, go to the edit extrusion, no, finish it, and here we need to provide the depth. So depth should be it should be on the other side in this direction minus, and in other elevation we have that value, that is 2 feet 3 inches. So it's a minus 2 feet 3 inches, and hit OK, right? So this thing we have done over here. Actually we need to remove this all things, it will create some confusion. Okay, so this thing we have done. Now again we need to attach this object over here. We have some shape over here, see, like this. So whatever thickness over here we have the same thickness over here. So let me attach them. So this time we need to sketch on the back side over here. Okay, so again set your plane first, select this, go to edit in place, click your plane, and we will choose our plane this one, this big face, right? So that is our plane now. And go to the front or west view again, and here we will create one rectangle. Click extrusion, extrusion first, and then go to your particular view and create a rectangle over here. That is from here to here, and one rectangle from here to here, and one more from this side to here, right? Now provide the values. We need to align with this line, and all the thing is fine. Just last dimension that we need to provide, that is this one, 2 feet 3 inches, and this one also 2 feet 3 inches. Lock that and align them properly. Okay, finish it and go to the 3D view again, and make sure that your geometry is going to up to this face, right? Okay, so this thing we have done on the top elevation. Then from the bottom position of this line we have this thing with the 6 inches. So that sketch we have. So first of all we will go to level 1, or we can work from the 3D view also. Just finish this, select it and click on the hide. Now just set your plane first, go to the architecture, click on the component model in place. This time it will be our floor component. Okay, and let me set our plane first at this position, right? So that is our plane. Now go to the top view, create extrusion from the top view, and we need to create this type of object, right? So let me begin with the sketch. First of all we will create one rectangle from here to here, then one more rectangle from here to here. So in this way you have to create all these sketches from your drawing. Do it properly and quickly, right? Yes, I will repeat Revolve tool for you. Don't worry, Sandeep. I am just explaining you how to create our model elevation, right? And this is actually from our AutoCAD drawing. If you haven't that AutoCAD drawing, then you can use your own idea for the elevation. You can create whatever you like, right? So here we are creating this much rectangles, and at the last we have again a bigger one. Now if you want to create this type of shapes, then use the arc tool and create that also. And over here, from here to here, and again from here to here, it is fine. Then on this side, and here also. This is not actually arc, it is a complete circle. So you can use this pick line tool also to create that. Okay, if you are not comfortable to model everything manually, you can use this pick line tool also. Then just finish it where we have problem. Okay, here, because we need a continuous sketch, right? So we need to split it and create corner, this line with this one and this line with this one. Now it is fine. Similarly we need to do over here also, right? And now I think it is fine. Try to finish it. And here we have our output, and the depth should be 6 inches, right? Minus 6 inches, it should be bottom. Okay, so this is again one object that we created as per the drawing. Now we need to create some columns, vertical post for that. That will be given in your drawing. See, view from your drawing. Here we have a vertical post, and actually this drawing is up to this point, but we created only up to interior face. So select it, go to the top view, and just we need to extend this up to this length, right? So it is very easy to modify, it is not that much complicated, right? Just extend it, right? Now go to the again 3D view. Here we have to create a vertical post. For example, we have two posts. Let me check it. Why we need to assume? View it from the front view. So you will get the idea that actually it is not just a post. It is from here to here and again from here. Right? So it's a entire wall. It's not just a post. It's a entire wall over here. So we have two options again. Either we can edit our wall. So I'm showing you how to edit our wall. So select your wall, right click and go to the, or just select your wall and go to the edit profile, right? View it from the particular view, and here I am editing my profile of wall. So from this point I want a vertical line like this, and then from here to here and then here. Now use this split tool, split this line and now make it a corner over here. So your wall will be now in this shape, right? So we can edit our wall also. See, this thing we have created over here. If you want a opening in your wall, right, that is my requirement. I want to use some opening over here. It is this thing is not good for me. So let me edit it again. Click on that, click on the edit profile, right? Go to that particular view and you can create whatever shape you like. If you want to edit it, for example, let me create one ellipse over here. So that's your creativity, right? It's up to you how to create it. So here I'm creating one ellipse right from the here, this much, and the height should be this much, where actually I want one circular post over here, so we will add that at the end. So finish it, and we have this type of output, right? Now on the first floor we will do one more extrusion. So click on the model in place, and this will be in wall category. Okay, and plane should be at the first floor, level 1, not at level 1, it should be at level 2. Set at level 2, right? So our plane is now at level 2. Go to the create extrusion, create one circle, right? And from the top view I want that circle right at this position, and the diameter should be this much. Finish it. Go to the 3D view again and provide your height 7 feet, 8 feet, and hit OK. So just that's it. I want this type of a shape. This circle should be little bigger one. So let we try to change the diameter. So select it, go to edit in place, select it again and increase the diameter. This is not increasing. So go to the edit extrusion and provide a value for this circle, that it should be 4 inch, and then finish it. Okay, now it is fine. Right, so you get the exact idea how to create a elevation. I create elevation for this side. You have to create for this side also, and for this side if it is given in your model, right? So extrusion and sweep tool, these are the enough tool for your elevation design, right? But also we have revolve tool if you want to create a custom shape of wall and anything else. So here I am repeating a revolve tool for you. So first of all, set your plane vertical, okay, because otherwise you will get a horizontal revolving object. If your plane is horizontal, then you will get horizontal revolving object. So first of all, we are going to the create, click on the revolve, and I'm going to set my plane vertically, right? For example, over here. Now click on the particular view, and here we need to create two things. My revolving object means cross sections. For example, we want a circle and a pentagon, or pentagon, let's say, from the center, and want to create up to this point like this, right? And now I want to trim everything. So actually I split all the object. Now going with the corner, and I'm going to corner over here. I want to corner this over here, corner this thing right here, and similarly on the all sides, right? So this is my cross section. And now revolve axis. So here I am creating a revolve axis. This is my axis, and click on finish, and you will get a revolved geometry. See, our object is actually going to revolve around that axis, right? So this is our revolve geometry. I hope you get the idea now how this revolve feature works. It is clear now? Hello students. So will you create a elevation of your model with this tool? Still it is not clear? Sandeep? With the revolve tool, my friend, see again I am repeating this thing. Revolve means whatever sketch we have will going to turn around a axis, right? Here I am explaining you with the drawing. For example, this is my revolving axis and here we have a cross section like this. So what will happen? This cross section will going to revolve like this around my axis. It will turn around like this, right, in this way, and he will create one solid. So the axis must be there and the object must be there. So in this way we get this geometry. See again, click on edit, select this and go to the edit revolve. So here we have two things, one cross section and one axis, and our result will be like this cross section will turn around this axis and create a solid, right? Okay, so now let me continue with our next day 9 session. So in the day 9 we have actually our floor plans and ceiling plans and dimensioning tools. So these are the tools we have in our next class, means our today's class. If you put your axis near to your object, then this hole will be small enough. If you put it far away, then this hole will be big enough, right? But make sure that your axis must not going to cross with your object. If your axis is going to cross with your object, then you will not get any output, right? So your axis must be outside from the sketch, but it is close enough, then you will get a small geometry. If it is far away, then you will get that much big round, right? Any other questions, students? Okay, so let me continue now with the, so these are the tools that we discuss in up to day 8, that are the object creation and model creation tool. And with the help of this much tools you are able to create your entire model with elevation and with furniture, right? Now we are going to discuss about drawing placements, dimension placements, right? Section view creations, detail view creations. So these are the view creations and dimensioning and detailing. So the next two class is for the documentation purpose, and this one is our first one, and you also we will discuss how to place our views in particular layout in particular paper, right? So let me continue with the drawings now. So for now we don't need this AutoCAD file. So what we will do, we will go to the insert, go to the manage link, and actually here we have no linked file, it is imported file. So I'm selected in and click on the delete layer. Same for this drawing. Okay. So now that drawing is not necessary for us. We have created whatever we want. Now for the dimensioning and detailing purpose, go to your particular level. So this is your drawing, right? Go to your level 2. This is your drawing. So you can export this drawing as a DWG file also. How to export that? Here I am going to show you. Go to the R for Revit, and here we have export, and export in CAD format in DWG, right? Click on that, and here he will ask you that which you want to export. So whatever you have active in front of your screen, it's our 2D level 2, right? So here it is going to export floor plan level 2 in AutoCAD file. Click on next, and I want to save it on desktop, and the name is Revit model floor plan level 2, and we will save in the AutoCAD 2000 version and hit OK. Now let me open that in AutoCAD. Okay, so here I am going to start AutoCAD, and here we are going to open that drawing. So click on open, go to the desktop, and here we have Revit model floor plan level 2. Click on open. So see, we have a drawing over here with layers. See, we have layer for railing, we have layer for staircase, we have layer for text. Similarly for wall, for the doors, we have all the layers over here individually. So whatever objects you have created in that Revit, you can export it individually like this, individual drawings. Also you can export your 3D model also, right? But let me discuss how to dimensioning each and everything in Revit. So the documentation in the Revit is very easy and very simple. For that, first of all, I will show you the grid line first. For example, we have some columns over here, so we want to create one grid line. So maybe this is my grid line, right? And I have one column over here. So why we place grid lines? To show the position of the columns, right? That's why we place the grid lines. Let me create one separate model for that to explain you. Then we will continue with our model. So here I am creating one very simple geometry. Okay, so here we have this arrangement, right? Now for the dimensioning, go to the annotation, and this annotation things will visible only in your 2D view, right? This dimensions is not visible in your 3D view. Annotation means dimensioning and detailing, and it is visible only on drawing views, right? So this floor plan level 2 is our drawing view, and this is our 3D view, right? So as I told you that it will not visible in the 3D view over here. So go to your particular level, and here first of all we have, these are the dimensioning tools. So click on the align. So with the help of align tool, actually we can provide dimensions from face to face. Right now we have wall center, so if I want to provide a dimension from this wall to this wall, from center to center, we can place, right? For example, I want to place it from face to face, so choose wall face, then from this face to this face, and here we have that type of dimension. But also we have some other options. So in the pick individual reference, you can choose entire wall option also. Click on entire wall and say I am selecting this wall, so you will get overall dimension of that wall, right? From the outside to outside. You can flip it from inside, outside, middle side, that you all already know, right? But we have couple of options over here which are the very necessary options. So if you are in entire wall option, go to the options, and here we have some auto dimensioning tool, that I want to cover openings from center. So what are the openings? This door, this window, these are the things is known as opening, and we are going to measure that with the center. Click OK, and now try to dimension your object. See, we have dimension from here to the center of the door, then the center of the wall. So all the openings are covered, right? For example, let me delete this. Go to the align again, and this time I want opening with width. So if you choose width, then it will provide you a width of your opening also. So this is the wall, then we have 2 feet 6 inch door, then again wall, then 3 feet window, then wall, and 2 feet 6 inch door, right? So this is also a dimensioning option we have. Let me delete this one again. Again go to the align, go to the option, and let me deselect this opening. We don't need that opening. We want intersecting wall option. So wherever walls are going to intersect in your model, you will get that dimension. We have intersection at the beginning, at the middle, and at the end. So you will get like this dimensioning, right? And also the third option we have, that is intersection of grids. So if you turn on this intersection grid, then it will detect the grid automatically and give you like this dimensions, right? So these are the option we have to just quickly provide dimensioning. Now if you want to provide a point to point dimension, again I am repeating, if you want to provide a point to point dimensioning, for that we have linear dimension. It will give you a horizontal or vertical dimension only. Also align tool will give you a horizontal and vertical dimension only, right? But if you want to provide a dimension from point to point, then click on the linear. For example, I want a dimension from this point. So see, this blue dot is there, right? At this point, at here also. It will be not that much visible if you are viewing from a mobile device. But I am clicking over here on this dot, then this dot. So in this way you can provide a point to point dimension. For example, from this point to this point, and we have 9 inch. You can provide a continuous dimension also with the point from this point to this point. Then I want to take this point and then all the way up to here, then here, and then here, right? So in this way you can provide a point to point dimension with the linear tool. Then we have angular dimension over here. So if you have any wall with different angle other than 90 degree, if it is 90 degree, still you are able to show that dimension, right? Then next we have radius, diameter, and arc. So these are the three options for the this type of wall. So if you want to provide radius, make sure your selection is okay. If you choose wall center, then it will give you a radius of the wall center. If you choose wall face, then it will give you a radius of your interior or exterior face, whatever you are selecting. If I am selecting this inside face, so we will get a radius for that. And if I am selecting this outside face, then we will get a radius for that. Right, so these are the three things we have: inside, middle, and outside. Similarly, for the diameter, we have, so I'm deleting this dimension, go to the diameter. Again, same options will work over here. So if you choose inside face, it will give you an inside diameter. If you choose outside face, outside diameter, and center for the center. Then next we have arc dimension, right? So click on the arc, and for that just focus over here. The selection of the arc dimension is a little difference. So for example, I want to provide a arc length of this outside wall, right? Outside face. So click on that face first, then select that line, that is your beginning of your arc. So this is second click, and choose the end point. This is my third click. Then you will get the arc length. So this arc length is for this exterior face. Again, I am repeating it. Arc, I am choosing this inner face. Starting point is this one. Then ending point is this one, and then place your value, right? So this is the arc length of inside face. This is the arc length of outside face. It is clear now. So these are the dimensioning options we have in the 2D. And one more thing, please don't worry about the text height, right? It will depend on your scale factor. So if you are going to change your scale factor, here we have a scale factor, and you are going to change your scale factor, it will be a tiny text over there, right? If you take the other scale factor, so it will depend on your scale factor. And in our next class you will get the exact idea that how this actually text is works, right? Or the annotation object are works. So you will get exact idea in our next class when we place our drawing on a paper. So don't worry about the text height. Okay, am I audible to you all? Okay, and it is clear up to this point? Good. Now we have three more dimensioning tool: spot elevation, spot coordinate, and spot slope. Right? These are the four elevation dimensions. So we need to go to the elevation view. Let me choose north. Okay, here we have our door and windows and all. So we are in our north view, and for example I want to show the height of this door, right? So click on spot elevation and you can spot it, but it will be your actual height from the level 1, from the ground, from the 0 feet, right? So this is your actual height. If you just want a height of this door, then you can use our regular tool, that is linear from this point to this point, right? That you already know, like this. But if you want to spot the elevation of your any building or anything of any point, then you can use this spot elevation and it will give you a quick height from the actual position. You can spot elevation for the this designs also, that this is at this much height from the ground, this one is at this much height from the ground, right? So like this you can spot your elevation. Then also we have spot coordinates, so that is our northing and easting, right? So click on spot coordinate, choose any object, and you will get a northing and easting for that particular geometry. And last we have a slope option. So if you have roof or that ramp, then we can apply slope over there. Let me create one. So here we have a ramp. Here it is. Finish and go to the north elevation again. Okay, so this one is our ramp with a very high and angle. Now go to the annotation, click on the slope, select this and place it. So this is our slope, right? 11 feet, 11.7 by 8 inches per feet. Let me change that value. So click on the slope, go to the edit in ramp, and here we need to provide 1 by 12. So okay, and here we have slope 1 inch per feet. So when you travel 1 feet, you will gain 1 inch elevation, right? This thing means that. So in this way you can provide a slope angle, also a value for the slope. Now let me discuss how to create section drawing and also a detailed drawing. So here I am in level 2, and for example I want to create one section right from here, right? So it is very simple. Go to the view. It is going to hang or not? It's not responding. Okay. So go to the view and here we have section. Click on the section. Click a line and drag it all the way to the next position. And this is your view range. If I place my view range up to this point, then only this much stair will be visible. This wall will not be visible in my view. So we need to take this view range up to the next position, right? Now just double click on this bubble and it will open a section view in front of you. So these are the staircase, these are the doors, and this is our section view. Convert it into the realistic so you will get the exact idea. Right? Similarly, if you want a section from staircase, so let me create one more. Just you need to draw one line. That's it. You can adjust your line also. This is my section view for only and only staircase. So I don't want that much details. I just want to view up to this point. Right? So we will cover this much area and also this much area. Then double click on this section view, and here we have a staircase detail. Also we have detailed view. If you want a separate view of this washroom or this room, right, then here we have call out. Click on the call out and create one box what you want, like this. So this will be our separate view. See, level 2 call out. That section view will be over here in sections, building sections. We have separate folder and section 1 and section 2. So whatever views you are creating over here will be listed in your project browser. हाँ, सेक्शन आपका साइमल्टेनियसली होगा संदीप, वो थ्रू आउट रहता है. मगर फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई जस्ट वांट ओनली फर्स्ट फ्लोर in this section, right? So we can crop it. I just want this first floor, so take your view range up to this point. Now we have detail of only first floor. Otherwise it will capture your entire model in the section. And here we have our detail call out, that means this much view only, and we can place it with the different scale. So now you have to finish your model and also start working with the annotation in each and every view. Provide a proper dimensions, right, in your model. So like this you have to provide all the proper dimensions and every details that we need, then create a complete drawing sheet, right? That's your task. Now if you have any question, then you can ask me. Actually we have a lots of time today. Okay, how to do number doors and schedule. Okay, let me discuss that. Okay, so for the door numbering, go to your level And for the tagging purpose, here we have tag by category and tag all option we have, right? So if you choose tag all, then choose which category you want to tag. For example, door. Click on apply and OK. So it will tag automatically to each and every door whatever number he have. If you want to change, you can, right? And now for the scheduling, for the scheduling go to the view, and here we have schedule. But before we schedule it, let me change some doors over here, because we actually will place same doors, right? And also we need to place some doors on the second level. Now this door should be this much, this also should be this one, take it up, this is fine, this one should be in this orientation and this much size. Okay, that's it. We have a couple of doors and also sliding window over here, or opening, because we have balcony. Go to the 3D view, and now let me discuss about the scheduling. Over here you need to create that steps also, okay, footsteps, with the extrusion tool. Create one box and extrude it, then again create one box and extrude it, and create one box and extrude it. We cannot create a stair over here because we just need 2 or 3 steps. So with the extrusion you have to create that. Same over here, right? Now go to the view, go to the schedule, and here we have schedule and quantity option. Click on the schedule and quantity and choose your category which you want to schedule. So I want to schedule a door. So click on the door, then hit OK. Now he will ask you that which are the fields you want, how you want to filter it, what are the grouping and sorting you want. Then the rest 2 options are for the formatting purpose, right? So formatting and appearance. So these 3 are the important for now. This we will discuss when we place our schedule at the paper. So first of all, in the field I want a count. Click on add, then a family and type, from which family that object belongs, then level, on which level it is, I want that information, then width of the door, and height also. So these are the informations I want, and you can arrange in a particular sequence with the move up and move down, right? Then click OK and you will get one schedule. So we have this much door on level 2, and these are the doors on level 3. These are the heights and these are the widths. Now let me edit it. So go to the property of the schedule, and here again we have all these 5 options. I want to filter. Now I want to filter these doors by level. Okay, and I just want to view that door which is on level 2. Click OK. So now we have a schedule with only level 2 doors. If you want to filter that, I want to filter with the width and equals to 2.6, right? I just want to show these doors who have a width of 2.6 inches. So this is our filter tool, right? Let me remove this filter, none, and now we have sorting. So I want to sort this entire door schedule. How to show door numbers? Enter that field also. You will find that field over here. Assembly description, cost description, family, finish, fire rate, frame material, functions, then heat transfer, what are these key notes, manufacturer, mark, model. Okay, so actually door number is not over here. There must be in some with the other name. Let me check in this one. Okay, it's not that value, it's something else. So actually we need to check it. It may be some other column we have. And the description, you will get the description. Sill height is not necessary. Frame type, material rating, finishing, description. Let me check in the description if we get something. Comments, construction type, then model. Hit OK. So these all are the blank tabs, right? So we need to find that particular tab. How to draw open terrace and also swimming pool. Okay, I will show you that. Just a minute. Let me finish this one first. Then next we have sorting. I want to sort it with the labels. Also want to add header and footer. Hit OK. So see, we have level 2 doors this much, level 3 doors this much. We have total count that 9 doors on level 2, 5 doors on level 3, right? So in this way you can create your schedule. Again I am creating one more schedule for the wall. See, we will get the all the parameters of wall information. Click on wall. Okay, and I want to add wall area, and wall count is not necessary, but it is fine. Then length of the wall, width of the wall, volume of the wall, width of the wall. Family and type. Then arrange it. Count should be on top. Then family and type is second one. Then length, then width, then area and volume. Then hit OK. And you will get an entire schedule of your all the walls and area of that wall and also volume. So with this value you can actually estimate how much wall volume you have, how much area of the wall you have. So for the painting purpose you have estimate that this much square feet area we have of the wall to paint. Similarly you create a volume schedule for the floor, then you will get the exact idea that this much area we have for the flooring, this much volume we have for the concretes, right? So in this way this works. And see, we have one wall one over here, that is our extruded object, right? And this much volume is there. So that is why we need to choose category first. Now let me discuss about this swimming pool. It is also a simple task. Just you need to apply some material, but instead of swimming pool let me create an entire landscape over here. So just view it from here. I am going to explain you how to create a topography over here, right? So go to the site elevation, site level, and here I want to create one topography toposurface. So go to the massing and site, and here we have toposurface, and choosing a points at zero elevation around my model, right? So these are the points at 0 feet 0 inches height. Now I want some points at 5 feet height around here, right? Then I want some points at 10 feet height, so type 10 feet and placing here. Then some should be at 15 feet height at here. So this is our topography. Then some we want at a negative value also, so minus 3 feet. Then also minus 7 feet at this point. Then at minus 15 feet, and finish it. So this thing we have created, this is our terrain topography around our model, right? And you can apply a grass material or a sand material. Right now it is a earth material, right? And we have created some heights over here, some depths over here. And again I want to create one more topo surface on this face. So go to the site level again and creating one more topo surface with a point at minus 5 feet height, right? So this is my new topo surface at minus 5 feet height. So it will be half inside and half outside, that we want actually. Okay, and go to the 3D view again. So here we have two topo surfaces. One is this one. So on this we will apply a water material. So go to the edit, select it, go to the materials, and here we need to add a water material first. So just take a copy of any material, click on duplicate, name it water, go to the appearance and make sure you duplicate this asset. Then here we have a library, asset browser. Go to the appearance library. In the library we will go to the liquids, and here we have waters material. So we will transfer this material. See here you can replace. So click on replace, and your all the data which is on this material is transferred to our material. So in this way you can access a material from the browser. First we need to create a copy, then we can replace the data from there, right? So now this material, select it, click on apply and OK. So now we have apply this water material over here. Now just take a particular camera view and you will get a stunning effect over there. See, I am placing one camera at the level 1, like this, right? So this is our view, and let me render it and see what we get. So this is our draft quality render. Now I want a sunset effect. So set your sun as per your requirement. So click on the sun and turn on the shadow. Then click on the sun setting and go to the still. I'm choosing a city over here, default city, maybe our Ahmedabad, and the date is today, and timing should be morning or evening. Just view it from the 3D first. So this is the sun path, and here we have still image with the cities and location, date and time. Let me choose around 8 a.m. in the morning. Click on apply and see the position of sun is over here. So we will take a evening shot. So this is should be PM at around 5 p.m. Apply. So here we have this, and we need to take our image from this angle, or from this angle. From the water we will take. Let's have a look. So go to your level 1 and place your camera from here to this angle, right? And now let's have a look in our render. Right, this is just a draft quality render, but you get the exact effect of the water over here, right? Similarly, you can create a swimming pool also. Just go to your model. Let me create one. Over here we need to create one swimming pool, right? So for that, what we need to do, we just need to create one extrusion or one blend as per our requirement. Let me create over here on a side. So we will go with the blend tool. Model in place. Choose any category, let's say site. Okay. Okay. Now click on the blend and let me create one ellipse of this much and offset of 5 inches. Click on edit top and here we have again ellipse and a offset of 5 inches. But it will not allow us to use this type of geometry, right? So we need to create only a single object. Now go to the edit top and here actually let me extrude only, right? Then it will be fine for us. It will be easier to create a initial model with the extrusion. Finish it. Go to the 3D view. Turn off this sunlight. And make sure you have lighting over here. So one more thing, take this to the shaded. Otherwise, it will be difficult for us to manage this thing. Now select it and take some height. So this is it. This is our swimming pool. Now what we just need to do over here, just create one topo surface at this height and apply water material. So that will be your swimming pool, right? Or you can create a solid also. So again go to the level 1 and I am creating one more extrusion. So go to the component, model in place, choose any category. Okay. Click on extrusion and I am choosing this pick line tool and I am selecting this curve and finish it. Actually we have some problem with my mouse, so we have the double curve over here. Okay, now again go to the 3D view, select this extrusion, take some height. Okay, now go to the edit and in the material and choose this water material. Click on OK and that's it, we have done. Now just place your proper camera and take a image. So we have this swimming pool over here. Let me take one image like this. So I hope you all get the idea. सर रेलिंग बारूस्टर वाली फैमिली नहीं खुल रही है लाइब्रेरीज में से. What to do for the railing baruster? We need to load that baruster manually first. So don't go to railing directly. Go to the insert and go to the load family, and then just insert your baruster. Then go to your railing and you will get your baruster over there, right? We do not have that a direct option to load from the railing, so we have to load it manually from the load family option over here. Okay students, so I am going to save this model now. So create your section views, create your elevation and also detail views. And tomorrow in our last class, how to place staircase on ground floor, that I told you that you have to create that 2 or 3 steps by extrusion. Create one box and do it extrusion, then one more box and extrusion and one more, right? For the 2 or 3 step, it is not suitable or it is not recommended to use stair option. So over here we have to use our model in place component and extrusion tool. Just extrude one step and two step we want over here. That are the steps that covers in elevation. So creating stair is not recommended for these 2 or 3 step. It is clear now? Did you get the idea what I am talking about? Okay. So see you tomorrow in our last class where we discuss how to place our created drawings into paper with the proper layout. Right? Bye.